The other day, I was just looking for something to watch on YouTube, and I came across a video titled Why Minecraft Isn't Fun Anymore. And I've seen these kinds of videos all over the internet that Minecraft just doesn't hit the same, or gaming in general doesn't seem that fun anymore. For the most part, they seem kinda right on the surface since, I don't know, we're kinda growing up, and I guess this is the process of growing up. And I too don't find myself playing a game for hours at a time, and sometimes I even swap games so frequently since I do get bored with what I play. That doesn't mean I don't enjoy gaming. I still do enjoy playing games, but not as often since I actually prefer like reading or like, I don't know, doing anything else as a form of entertainment during my free time. But this being the internet, you would hear the same thing repeated over and over again, saying how gaming or Minecraft isn't as fun anymore. At some point, you do get annoyed by those repeated statements, and I want to prove them wrong. I haven't played a proper Minecraft survival world since like the 1.10 update, and by proper I mean like fully from scratch, like I had to get the materials myself, since I've usually been given armor sets and materials in SMPs I've joined in. I also barely pay attention to the new update, so I don't know what the hell is going on in 1.21. So playing Minecraft again would feel like a brand new game and like, I guess, a fresh start. So I created the world, gathered materials, made a base, and it just feels lonely. There's probably a good explanation as to why Minecraft single player feels lonely, but I'm not gonna dive deep into that in this video. I then thought of one option to make Minecraft feel less lonely, so I bought my friend the game. Now you're probably asking me, how did this make Minecraft fun again? All you did was buy a game for your friend. And I'll answer that later, just listen to my story. Anyway, I realized there's only one big problem. Her laptop just kinda sucks, so we had to settle for the Bedrock version of Minecraft. I guess it's kind of a good thing as well that we're playing on Bedrock, since setting up an Eternal server that would just lag every chance it would get would be a pain for the both of us. So after it took a long time to set up her account, we finally got it working. Since my friend is pretty new to the game, the first thing we ever did was play the 15-year anniversary of Minecraft. It was a nice introduction to some features of the game, while having cool minigames to add to it as well. And she kinda sucks at most of the minigames, but that's not really the point. So after another week, I started up our first new world. It was really fun getting someone new to the game to experience new stuff, as I was experiencing new stuff as well with the updates I've missed out on. But before that, we had to set some ground rules. I can only play on this world whenever she's around or ready to play, since I don't want her to be left behind on the progression. And it will be a better experience overall when we get to play the game together. So, almost every week or every other week on Friday nights, I set up the world for us to play in. We were just messing around for the most part on our first day in the world, since she still has to get used to the controls. But we explored and settled down on an area for our base. We both wanted the base to have a dungeon theme to it, since we both watched this show called Dungeon Meshi and we were obsessed with it then. Both of us got our own pets named Cat and Hippie, and after that we bred them to make Dinnerbone. A few more play sessions later, and we had our first major death in the world. Dinnerbone died. She built a grave in honor of him, and we reconstructed the whole base on that day. The next play session we had, I added new stuff like this pet add-on and this animation resource pack. For the most part, this base was kinda done, and we were sort of getting tired. And it was getting a bit tedious to mine out and get materials. So this may be considered as cheating, but I don't really care since both of us were having fun with this game. And it's a sandbox game after all, we could do whatever we want that's fun to the both of us. I turned on creative mode so we could build cooler stuff like this basement in our home. I also located some structures like the Deep Dark since I wanted to experience the terrifying nature of the world. Whenever we got bored of the world, we explored random maps made by other people, like this theme park map, which somehow got bugged at the end. We didn't really play as much after that since our finals were coming up and we both had to lock in instead of playing Minecraft and procrastinating all of our work. Once the finals were over, we just kinda chilled around the world, beat a few bosses, explored some places, and maybe on the next play session I could introduce her to the Hive. So, What did we learn here? Do I think Minecraft has gotten stale or boring? No, of course not. Maybe single player would feel that way or lonely at times, but maybe that's just me with any sandbox game, without anyone else to play with. But Minecraft as a whole is a fun game, if you aren't restricted with whatever you do. It's a sandbox game after all, so who really cares if you go in creative and make something cool? As long as everyone agrees, that's fine. It may be hard to get a friend who doesn't know anything about the game, but don't let that stop you from getting friends that do know how to play the game and just mess around and have fun. We both had our fun, and I want to give a special thanks to my friend for making this game fun again. Thank you.